22nd birthday, Ashley waits for her boyfriend, Jared, the heir to a mafia lord, who cancels their plans, claiming he's busy with work. Suspicious, Ashley recalls previous cancelled dates and Jared's lingering connection to his ex, Sarah Morelli, an international model. A viral livestream confirms her worst fears. Jared is on a luxury cruise with Sarah, publicly displaying affection. Devastated, Ashley confronts Jared, who lies about his whereabouts. Realizing the truth, she breaks up with him. Is this really the end, or just the beginning of her revenge? As I stared at my phone, I realized that I was alone again. It was my 22nd birthday, and I had cleared out my whole day, even though I had a lot of work to do to spend the day with my boyfriend, Jared. We had made plans 3 months ago because Jared is a very busy man considering the nature of his job. He was the heir to a powerful mafia lord and he had to step in for his father at many events. I dialed his number, hoping that he would pick up my call. The moments I had spent with him had reduced several times because he said he had a big project. I tried not to pry too much, but part of me worried because of the nature of his job. The other part of me worried because of Sarah, his first love, who just returned to the city. Jared, pick up. I dialed his number again. My call went to call forwarding and then it was cut. As I paced around my small living room, I tried not to think too much about all the things that could have gone wrong with Jared. He always had to be on the lookout for enemies. A message dropped on my phone the next minute. Something urgent came up. I took a deep breath as I sat on the couch and took some of my anxiety pills. Dating Jared had not been as stress-free as I thought it would be, but it was worth it because I loved him. And he saved me once when some men from a rival gang tried to kidnap me on a raid. I texted back, "Will I see you today?" It felt like I waited for an eternity for him to reply. During that time, my mind went back to all of our previous dates that had been cancelled on such short notice. Like a picnic in the park or riding a bicycle alone. It didn't matter what kind of date it was or how little it seemed, Jared would show up, and when he wouldn't he would always send a detailed message about why he couldn't come and when I could expect to see him again. But I do not see that now. All I could see was my ice cream melting and the food getting cold. I rushed the chocolate ice cream cake to the freezer, but as I did, I remembered our last date. Jared promised to meet me at the ice cream shop. I waited for him to show up. He said he was just around the corner, but when 15 minutes had passed without me seeing him, I called him, only to find out that he had run to Sarah's aid. She needed help moving her couch in the opposite direction in her room, and even though Jared had men he could send to do the work, he chose to go by himself. I tried to put the thought aside. Today is my birthday. Surely, Jared wouldn't leave me for his former high school lover, right? It was like the universe heard my question because a notification on social media about a viral live video popped into my phone. The caption read, Sarah Morelli written in fireworks. Jared's former love was now an international model loved by all, so it made sense that her video was on social media. I clicked the video, and the first sight cut my heart in two. It was my birthday, but my boyfriend was on a cruise ship holding hands intimately with Sarah. I didn't know whether to cry or to bash my head against the wall. Here I was on my birthday, alone in my small apartment with all the windows shut because Jared had insisted on privacy as part of his mafia protection, but in public view he was holding the hands of another woman and pointing into the sky. My heart twisted even more as I watched him laugh at something she said. What could be so funny?